Hey everybody, Scott Travels 96. Saturday. I was supposed to be at Oktoberfest at Six Flags, but we had storm warnings all day, high winds, tornado warnings, touring through Connecticut, River Valley, and Worcester, and so Six Flags didn't have it. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Now I'm delaying maybe next week, but that brings me into the Big E, and I enjoy walking through the Big E and showing you. I have a video of it from last year. I could probably put it down below. And you know, it's a state fair. Well, it's all the New England state fairs, and they have replicas of their state capitals, and it's quite it's nicely done. I mean, it's not Texas done, but it's nicely done. How cruise ships mind trick you to make you happy and feel better on the ships. They have the floor to ceiling windows, pastel colors of blues and calming colors, open decks that you can sit down and watch the sea if you need to. You know. NCL has put tons of money into the Prince Music Tribute Act and Rock Venue, a 55-minute show of Prince, of his highlights of his career of music. So it'll be interesting. It's supposed to be on the new class of ships, the Leonardo class, the what we like to call the woman with a fat ass that's gaining weight ships. The venue's not big enough for everybody. It's kind of sad. They'll have to play it more than once on a ship. Cruise ship damaged in docking in Greece, and it cut a hole in the bow near the water line. It says this was Friday night when this happened, so I look for any updates. According to the GPS, it's still sitting there, so clearly it's still being worked on. No other updates otherwise. You would hate to hear things like that. Usually a ship is pretty strong and they take a dent. I mean, Norwegian Majesty had a dent in it that just never seemed to go away. No cuts, just a huge dent. And we're like, how did the dent happen? They're like, you don't want to know. And you're like, no, we do want to know. And just couldn't get out. It retired from NCL with that dent. So they're much harder than they think, these ships. So, I've been through this. Bored and starving on a cruise ship. Early risers talk about like 4:35-ish. There's no food anywhere. Food 6:15 to 6:45. Sure, there's coffee being brewed, but where's the Danish? Where's the pastry? Where's the bear claw? Where's the anything? I asked around other people. Other people were like, before you go to bed, 10 o'clock, 10:30, go to the buffet, get some cookies, get some, snacks or something, and bring it back to your room. Put it in a Ziploc bag you bring with you or a plastic container. Put it on a plate first, please. If you're taking it from the buffet, put it on a plate, cover it with a second plate, bring it back to your room. That's what they're asking for cleanliness and sanitary. Use the tongs, and then in the morning you can have your cookie and other things. Others say they're working on that. Obviously, like places like NCL has a 24-hour restaurant. It does close for half an hour to reboot from food, regular food to breakfast, but that's somewhere around 6 to 6:30. I think they changed. So at 5, you still might be able to get some wings or something, or a basket of bread or something of that nature would be able to do it. Rich from No Pants Profits recently talked about how he was on the royal ship and he was done at 4 or 5 in the morning from gambling and found the coffee house was open and they had treats. Well, I said to him that I've been on several celebrity ships, and the celebrity ships have a coffee house. And they serve treats, and the treats are free. Now, the treats may be free, but you may only see the treat there once. So if you see this, that one treat, make sure you get it because you might not see it again on that sailing, especially a shorter sailing. 7-10 days, you're going to see it twice. But so we're hearing you. We're changing to maybe a little outlet like that, like the coffee bar where you can get a treat for free. Good for the cruises to listen. I mean, something needs to be put out somewhere. I would even love to see it in the observation lounge where it's a quiet space in the morning till 8:39 in the morning. Put out the coffee and some Danish or bread, or like banana bread or some banana, orange, apple. Those would be easy to put out for 5 minutes of worker. Put that out and go. Okay, see ya. And for the morning people, I agree. That's where you have. This is it. Okay. He was attacked by the clean robot. uh, let's see. Oh, police. This is interesting. The police storm this Disney cruise ships after its launch. So it left the dry dock and it's out to sea where more things are getting done. These aren't even the workers like the guys cleaning the toilets or making the bed. No, these are carpet layers and painters and electricians installing lights from the ceiling. They stopped to arrest 2 workers. Wow. Here's an interesting one. Cruise lines are now embracing Halloween. Before it was just morely Carnival and some Disney were really the approachers of Halloween. Now they seem to be all on Halloween, including Royal, Carnival, Disney, MSC, Virgin, NCL, and Margarita at Sea. Yeah, before it was Carnival would decorate during the October months and have Jack Pumpkin up there, and you take pictures with him and decorate the foyer and stuff. And I heard Disney had it during the last 2 weeks. NCL's a new one to it because before they just didn't seem to do anything. I took a lot of October cruises and I never saw anything. Royal says they're jumping on to bandwagon. MSC will have some frightful desserts and other things, but wow, Halloween is that popular now that we're all jumping onto it. All right, let's review for the day. Cruises make you happy. NCL Prince tribute, and it's done right apparently. They poured some money into it, but in a too small venue that not everyone can see. Cruise ship damaged at docking in Greece. Update still staying there. Saturday night. Bored and starving on a cruise. I had this in Alaska a few years back. Obviously I'm in Boston. 6-hour difference in Alaska. They're still trying to set up. I want something to eat. I'm starved because of the time difference problem. And so take food with you at the night. Cover it up. Bring it back to your room. Have it in the morning. Or try to see these newer ships that have are putting out some. So that's good. Police stopped the Disney ship and arrest 2 workers. Carpet layers, electricians, painters. And Halloween's being embraced by the cruise lines and decking out, food preps, other fun things, Halloween. So, again, Royal, Carnival, Disney, MSC, Virgin, NCL, and Margarita Sea now all seem to be pouncing on the Halloween bandwagon. All right. Well, have a good night.